He's going to look at the camera though, no? Don't turn around. Good boy.
Turn around.
You're a heifer.
Not a heifer. Come on, move your butt.
No, no. Chaos. Chaos.
Oh, my baby. It's not chaos.
This is all you wanted, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I don't want to play the game, I just want to play with my dog.
I love him. Hello everyone.
Hey guys, welcome back.
Welcome to So Many Dice, and today we have a little special guest with us. I say little, he's not. He is fairly big, and he is Odin. Sorry, I've just put my hand in his mouth by mistake. He is lovely. Anyway, so today we are going back to playing something called
Hamlet.
And I say going back because we're going back to doing a first impression. We actually have a Founders Edition, as in a Kickstarter edition, which Pete managed to find online. Someone was getting rid of it. Imagine. This
game does have mixed reviews. Some people like it, some people say it has its issues. We will find out later which side of the fence we fall on.
Obviously, we'll tell you our impressions. It's a 7 on BGG. It was created by Mighty Boards.
Published by Mighty Boards.
I stand corrected. Published by Mighty Boards. It's essentially you're trying to build your village, and your village will be completed once you get your church up and running. Until then, you're a little Hamlet, which I found out today what a Hamlet is, because I was thinking Shakespeare, to be completely honest. And it did not cross my mind that it actually meant something. But anyway, there you go, learn new things. Very kind of colourful village, lots of resources, lots of workers and donkeys.
Lots of donkeys.
Place around.
So what's different about this game is you're going to be working together to build this village, this hamlet, and the church. Everything you construct, everything you can get your hands on, anybody can use. Nothing is just yours.
Absolutely. Apart from, obviously, there are a couple of tiles which I believe you can put your flag on,
you can have
built it, but it's essentially part of the village, the community, but
you can go anywhere and use any resources.
Absolutely. Despite obviously working communally, your point scoring is individual. So the end of the game obviously is triggered by building the church, but then each player is scored individually, and there is a winner, of course. And we've got some really cool extra things, I guess, with our kind of Founders Edition. We have an actual 3D church in this. We have a couple of extra tiles. I think it's like a better quality of cardboard.
Yeah, you've got all your meeples are printed front and back with different characters.
We have metal coins, which we've never had in a game before, so I'm quite excited about that. But yeah, we'll give it a go. We'll try and build our little village as best as we can, and hopefully once we've completed the church, we'll come back on camera and give you our ideas, our impressions.
Yeah. So first things first.
Right. 3,
2, 1, go. Yes. That does mean you get an extra coin.
See, I mean, there are advantages sometimes.
Right, guys. See you on the flip side.
Do the...
We're back.
We are back. Hamlet completed.
Hamlet's done. What did you think?
I enjoyed it.
Yeah?
It was pretty easy. I think once you get going, it's not too bad. It's just quite a few rules to remember, and how things move and how things sort of go around the board, and I don't know, your villagers and stuff. But yeah, once you kind of get into it.
So let's go through our format of me asking you questions.
Let's go.
Yeah?
Go on.
So, in tradition, what do you think of setup and rulebook?
Setup was pretty easy. I don't think it took us too long to sort of get this all done.
I'd agree.
It does have a lot of really, really small bits which were a bit fiddly to set up, but I don't think it was too bad.
Rulebook?
Rulebook, I feel like I kind of got it from the rulebook. You needed to watch a video, but I think it's learning styles as well.
I only nearly fell asleep. I counted, I yawned 4 times, like big yawns.
But, I mean, yeah, the rulebook is not fantastic, but I think you can get the game from it.
There's a lot of writing in it.
It feels like very sort of heavy writing, so yeah, it could have maybe been structured a bit better. But apart from that...
Question number 2, what did you think about the components?
They're really nice. I am aware, obviously, of the fact that we have an upgraded version.
Yeah.
So obviously we have a very nice 3D church.
We got the nice coins.
Some of the elements are super duper tiny. I mean, some of the elements, a lot of the elements are super duper tiny. You can't even probably see them, and they're just fiddly. They're super like easy to lose, and it just like picking them off the table. There's almost like nothing to them. So it feels...
The wood, the stone, the flower I struggle with the most for some reason.
Yeah, some of them are just...
And you use them a lot, right? You've got to touch them a lot.
Yeah, and they're just too small. So it would have been nice, I think, just to have them like a slightly bigger size. Obviously I appreciate the tiles are not very big, but I don't know. Yeah, just very...
I feel like if they do what they're going to do with Castles of Burgundy and bring out like the final edition... I know this has only had the one edition, Castles of Burgundy has been around for a long time. If they brought out another version where everything was more deluxe and everything was bigger, like Castles have done, this would be a much better game. The only drawback, apart from the rulebook for me, is everything being small.
Super small.
And that's the negative feedback this game's had from a lot of people.
Peppercorns, literally.
Yeah. What
Next
do you think of the theme? What do you think of the theme?
I like the theme. It feels, again, quite light-hearted, and it's a nice... I think it's an interesting game. I don't think we have one like this, to be fair, where it's almost half collaborative, but you have your own scoring. Yeah. I guess we have either we play together or we don't.
Whereas I really like this. I actually like the theme, and I like the gameplay.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
I would say this is a good game. I don't think it deserves the negativity it's had, but I can see where that's coming from. Next question. Ease of play.
Fairly easy once you get into it. Yeah.
We did both, I think, get into the habit of skipping steps because we knew what they were going to be. We assumed, rather than move the donkeys, for example, we'd be like, well, we know that's going to connect to that, so we got a bit lazy with that.
Yeah, possibly.
But that's us. That's us just rushing and thinking ahead too fast.
Yeah, and he has a habit of almost like doing something and not waiting for the results of it. So you have to slow you down a little bit and be like, take your points, take your coins, make sure you get whatever. But yeah, I mean, it's fairly easy to play, I'd say.
Would you recommend this to a beginner?
I'd say yes.
I'd say no.
Really?
I'd say no.
Interestingly, why?
Because I thought it was tricky to learn. There were quite a lot of rules. I feel like
I take your point. There are lots of rules, and the rule book is very wordy.
Put it this way, if I had a friend that wanted to play a game, I wouldn't hand them this game and say, have fun. I would be like, you're coming to the house, we're going to sit down and I'm going to teach you this game.
Yeah, I think it's definitely an easier game if someone explains it to you.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
If you're a beginner, give it a go. Try not to get overwhelmed by the rules.
Yeah. Now, next question. We played this obviously 2-player. Would you recommend this at a different player count? Because this does play up to 4.
Ooh. I don't know. I think that would be almost crowded.
Agreed. Because of the size of everything.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a 2-player game.
It feels like you would struggle for space. I mean, it might make your game or your village evolve in a completely different way because you end up with...
You get more out.
Yeah. Again, you'd end up probably expanding your village a lot more than what we have. But I guess, I don't know, I think it would just be almost like you would be fighting over space and roads and resources and... I don't know. It would feel almost too crowded.
I think so. I think a 2-player game at this is the way forward.
It's enough.
It's enough. What's your favourite part of this game?
I really enjoyed taking like tiles or blueprints and expanding the village. I enjoyed the building part of this where, you just expand out and find ways of connecting. And...
Okay. Mine's slightly different. Well, mine is different. I actually liked the challenge of connecting resources to complete projects.
Making sure you have the donkeys in the right space.
Yeah, making sure the donkeys are where they need to be.
Fair.
I
okay.
like that. It's just a nice little puzzle that you kept having to do.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, it's got so many elements, and I think the entire game sort of challenges you to like constantly think, can I reach the elements that I need, or can I always get to where I need to get to? Do I have the donkeys in the right place? Do I even have enough donkeys? So it's fun. Yeah. Lighthearted.
Last question. What did you make of endgame scoring?
I liked it because it has a lot of elements which you score, so it becomes a little bit of a surprise. So you have a lot of things which, I mean, this is the first time where you get all of these like cool badges.
These things are good. These are great. These I'm a fan of.
It was nice to get like, you know, some extra badges at the end of, you are the first person to do this. You are the chaplain of the church.
Even when you do it, when you get the green ones, when you build the sawmill and you get this straight away, it's like instant gratification.
Yeah, it gives you like, oh, I've achieved something.
But for me, I wasn't really a fan of endgame scoring.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't know. It was almost like I was looking at the score markers and almost like, what else? Like I normally like that. But it was like there was a couple of times where we shared the points because we were like, well, the longest path, I had 3, you had 3, share the points, and then there was another one who built the most.
We built the church half and half.
So again, we shared points. It was almost, I don't know, it was like they were trying to find reasons to give you more points.
Yeah, I mean, what I liked about it was the fact that there was no sort of obvious, it's not just the scoreboard.
Oh, I was leading most of the game and I ended up losing.
Oh yeah, we should just say this as well. I won.
You won. Bravo.
Interestingly, you follow the scoreboard to a certain extent, and then at the end you just get extra points. So I don't know, it was fun to have like things at the end where it's like, ooh, things could change. At the end is like, oh, actually, you're the winner, not you.
Yeah.
So it was fun.
I feel like with our score, you snuck ahead when you built the final piece of the church, and then all of the end game scoring where you tallied up your points, we moved the same all the way through.
Yeah.
Like when we tallied up all of these.
Now you say that.
We tallied up coins, we tallied up longest path.
We were pretty...
It was just the same. We just kept moving up with the same distance between us.
Yeah. No, I completely take your point. I think it's lighthearted, you know.
Again, the end game scoring is another reason why I wouldn't just say to a beginner, take this, have fun.
Someone woke up. He's ready to tell you guys that he liked the game too, although he slept throughout the whole thing.
That's great. It's a great game.
We enjoyed it.
We enjoyed it.
I think I would definitely play this again.
Absolutely.
I get I'm not sure why I would get some people that wouldn't be fans of this, like that.
This wasn't hard to pick up on the second hand market.
Dramatic. Oh really?
Yeah, there was a few of these knocking around.
Maybe if we play this again, and maybe we'll do a playthrough of it.
Yeah, we could.
If we play once or twice, let's see maybe if we get bored of it quite quickly. Maybe that's one of the reasons. But otherwise, yeah, first try, first attempt, really nice. The graphics are really lovely. Like I said,
the artwork's nice. Like the box art's nice. The manual's nice.
Yeah.
The artwork's great.
I think we would have preferred some sort of slightly bigger pieces, and just maybe like a slightly better rulebook. But apart from that, not too bad.
It's a keeper.
It's a keeper for now.
Right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video.
Short and sweet.
Like, comment, subscribe.
And we'll see you next time.
We'll see you in the next one. Goodbye. Say bye.
Bye bye.